The remnants of a supermarket and a post office still smoldering. More than a dozen people dead and more than 40 injured after what Ukraine says was a Russian missile strike in its eastern city of Kostyantynivka. We started climbing out of the window, says this woman who was inside the supermarket. We were barely outside. We turned around and everything started burning. It comes after Russia declared a state of emergency in its Kursk region, where it says up to 1,000 Ukrainian troops crossed the border earlier this week in a surprise attack. Russian officials say at least 5 civilians were killed and thousands of citizens have been evacuated. President Vladimir Putin met with his Security Council. He has called the attack a provocation. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has not commented directly on the attack on Russia, but in a Thursday evening address said Russia brought the war to our land and should feel what it has done. Reports suggest Ukrainian troops have advanced as far as 35 kilometers inside Russian territory, the deepest since Moscow launched its full-scale invasion more than 2 years ago. This video purportedly shows a Russian convoy damaged and abandoned.
But most likely they will not be able to hold the territory and they will be thrown back.
This military analyst says Ukraine can't keep up the fight for very long.
The issue here is these forces are needed elsewhere. And so my guess is that the Ukrainian command will try a sequential military strategy and they will try to replicate this.
Moscow says it is sending reinforcements, determined to continue the fight. Kayla Hounsell, CBC News, London.